And we're back.
Definitely back.
We're back. Never above you.
Never below you.
Always beside you.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
Ooh.
God damn.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh, that's making me a little jumpy.
This is good. Okay.
So this is a wine. I'm just going to tell you the percentage is 17. That's all. If you know what, that 6.5, that 9.5 do to you. Imagine what the 17 going to do to you.
17. It's like Taylor Port, but like fancy.
Yeah, and a dash of Henny in it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget, I don't drink brown, but the dash of Henny, I think
we've been drinking brown though. We've been drinking a lot of brown and not just liquor.
Oh, you talking about the men?
We have been.
That is very true. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
But before that, how's your mental, bitch? I ain't talked to you in a minute.
I know, we haven't talked in forever. It's in, life be lifing. My mental is being attacked a little bit.
Okay.
But I'm alive. My family's alive. My kids alive. And I'm gonna just keep praying. How's your mental?
That's all you can do. I just feel as though like my mental, it's been. If I can compare it to anything right now, I'll say it's a ship. Like one that's like got a little bit of gas, but we got a little tank in the back to fill it up. Because it's like when shit be going for me, it be going, and then when there's something stop, it's just like damn, I'm anchored now. Mm-hmm. So that's how I'm gonna compare my life.
Okay, with the analogy,
I read the dictionary before I got on high.
See, you play too much. You play entirely way too much.
But besides that, I think you got a little tea for a spicy set with these niggas you've been talking to.
Listen, y'all. I've been on like this weird, like, I don't want to date. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to talk to nobody. But you know what's crazy? A lot of the niggas from my past are just popping up. I'm trying to figure out why.
Okay.
Why you coming back? Did I keep the door open?
What happened?
Listen, I got a phone call. Listen, I got a phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning. And ever since then, I've been getting a phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning. Every day, damn near.
3 o'clock in the morning? That's fucking hours.
Yeah, but I be asleep.
Okay.
I be asleep. And I can't see him.
Why?
He all the way in Philly. I'm all the way in Delaware. I'm going to see him. I'm going to pop up on him.
That's a quick little, 30-minute drive.
That's not 30 minutes.
If you drive right, it's 30 minutes.
If I drive right or I go past the speed limit?
I mean, maybe a ticket or two, but don't get no tickets in Delaware because, bitch.
Yeah, tell us about your experience getting a ticket. That shit was crazy.
Let me tell you all this shit real quick. And we're going to go back to these niggas. Because this is going to help you. Like, when you're on your way to a dick appointment and you speeding, because, Coochie be jumping. And it's like, oh, bitch, I got to hurry up and get there. Like, oh, she getting moist and shit. She getting real seasoned up. So.
The Coochie be jumping.
Let me tell you,
your foot be jumping.
A morning dick appointment. Right? And I was running late for the kids' daycare because they be fucking tripping, like, 9 o'clock cuddle time. Like, bitch, come the fuck on. Like, so I'm speeding past mine. I'm in a 25 lane doing, like, 45, right? And the cop pulled me over. And I'm like, miss, I'm sorry. I already know I was speeding. I'm trying to get to the kids' daycare. I'm right in front of the kids' daycare.
Yeah.
And, girl, they had me go to court. They gave me a ticket. I felt like I didn't kill somebody. Oh, my God, damn. But then, after all that frustration that she gave me that court date, girl, I went back home and had the best dick. I'm like,
so it was worth it. The ticket was worth it?
Bitch, the ticket was worth it because I went to court like, yeah, what's up? And what? And I'm gonna pay this bitch. Like, that's how I felt. I just like, damn, you really give me a ticket? So when I went back to the house, I'm like, you gotta give me dick. Like, this is it. Like,
you needed payment.
Like, fuck the grits. Fuck them eggs. I need sausage. Give me meat. Like, okay. That's what that was. So, yeah. So, if you're going to speed, that's what I said, a good 30 minutes will do it for you.
Listen, I'm going to go see him one day. I think we deserve it.
Okay. A nice little session?
A nice little one-time session.
Okay. How was your sessions?
Oof. See, that particular person is very attracted to my titties. So, a lot of our sessions were centered around my titties.
So you tell me that y'all just did like the half of the session like titty fucking?
Yeah, pretty much.
Bitch, my chest will hurt, bitch. I got GERD. I had to take my GERD medicine.
What's your GERD got to do with being titty fucked?
Because like that's hitting against my chest. Like, oh boy, I got heartburn now. Like now I feel like we really connecting the soul because you fucking my heart too.
Something wrong with you.
Like that's how I would feel. Like, and I ain't got enough titties for that anyway.
I think I have enough.
Yeah. And you got to hold them together and all that. I never titty fucked, so.
It's interesting. You don't necessarily got to hold them, because your partner could hold them.
Oh, okay.
But like if you want to help, then yeah. But all you really need is a good set of titties and good oil.
What oil would you recommend for the ladies out there like getting titty
okay,
fucked?
so I really like
And the men.
Palmer's. Palmer's makes like it's like a massage oil.
Okay.
That one's good. I also like, it's called 7 Wonders of the World oil.
Okay,
that one is really good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I would
How is
recommend.
the oil? Is it like they're going to do a slip and slide?
It's like slip and slide.
And it's healthy like for the skin.
Yeah.
So it's just
you could even like put it there and then suck dick right after.
Oh. Zango.
Yeah.
So the dick just be flying everywhere in your mouth because shit all slippery, like, like, goddamn.
That's why you gotta have control. You gotta have control with it.
Oh, I know about control. I know a little thing too about some control.
Yeah.
I can understand it. So I'm gonna tell you about this guy, right? I call myself
dating. Okay.
Or
talking. Because you know these days it's like you don't know if you're talking or dating. If you say you're dating and you're really talking, they be like, and then you say you're dating and you really talk like.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm gonna tell you, like with him, it was just like I was just trying to do something new from like what I'm used to.
What you're used to, yeah.
So I met this gentleman, and I knew him for a minute, right? But I never really gave him the time or the place.
I know who she's talking about, y'all.
And you know what I'm saying? He was a cool dude. He was a Leo. I'm like, okay, this is different from me. I don't know if the ladies out there, if y'all into zodiac signs, but let me tell you, baby, I am. Because I'm Aquarius, and I'm a bold one. And I'm a February baby, you know what I'm saying? So I need to make sure, like, you know, I feel like we really do match our zodiac sign.
Yeah.
On some for real shit. So, you know what I'm saying? We talking. He always was like, you know, you never gave me the time of the day. I'm like, damn, I'm a little bored right now, so I'm going to give you the time of the day.
Right.
So, one day, we was coming from the women's conference. And we shout out to them, the Black Women's Health Con. We'll get into that. I'll get into details, but I'm gonna tell you about this little snip. So I had ended up going there after that because Lex left me.
Yeah,
I remember I told her story though.
I went to Baltimore,
and I went over there. Whatever. First of all, y'all, I'm 30 motherfucking years old. Okay, I'm an old bitch in my book. He had me sneaking in his fucking mama house. Like, I'm like, oh my God, it's 2:00 in the morning. Bitch, I'm creeping up the steps. You know, it's them wooden steps. Like, we talking.
You hear him.
Like, it's just, I'm like, damn, she gonna come out the door. I'm like, hey, mom, like, what you want me to say?
Right.
He like, you worried about the wrong shit. I'm like, dog, you the only man in your house. And don't get me wrong, it doesn't matter that he live with his mom. Because he take care of the household. Like, he's like the man, paid the bills. So I guess he felt like, are you sneaking in? But in my mind, it's like, damn, like, I feel like I'm in high school. Like,
took you back to the days.
So I go in the room. Girl, it was cool. Whatever. I had brought a bottle because, you know, I feel like that's a, you know, conversation seeker. Like, we don't got to sit there and look at each other all obvious or, like, dumb. So he's playing cards. And I'm going to be honest with you. I wasn't attracted to him. It took me a minute to get attracted to him because he's like a mixture of fucking like Lil Durk and I don't know who else, maybe himself. But it was just like, ugh. So I'm like, I had to get past that. So, okay, let me be honest. When he pulled his pants down or put his drawers off, first of all, he had on the Nike Dry Fit, like compression tights, and he had a hole in the middle. So I guess his dick was already ready to come out.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, easy access. You know what I'm saying? You know how we got the crotchless panties? He had the crotchless Nike joint.
Listen.
So I'm like, well, this is different. Like, he's a nasty nigga. So I'm laying there. I'm trying to, like, you know, be cute because, you know, I'm not really like, you know, I got that mouthpiece, right? When it comes down to the action, I'm like, damn, I'm going to take my time, like, because I don't know. So, and then fat moms, y'all know that's what I call her. If y'all didn't know, you know, that's fat mamas. And it's like, was she ready? And she was just freshly waxed. I was like, do I really want to, like, give him my fresh wax pussy? Like, that's how I felt. Like, I don't know. Yeah. So, boom, after that, whatever, we started doing it. Now, I ain't going to lie, ladies. I don't like big dick. That's not my thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We all know as a woman, the first 3 inches is what we feel the most. After that, it's just, you know, penetration.
You're just there.
Right? So, I thought we dropped pants to, like, more dick. It was given, like, all right, this is a nice size dick, but just, like, why I didn't expect you to have that piece of dick.
It was so like, his dick didn't match him.
No, but I have encountered that a lot of times. So, anyway, he was, you know, we was fucking. And it was good. But y'all know he ate my motherfucking pussy in my ass on the first time. I'm like, oh, you was a nasty muncher. You was a munchy muncher.
He's
like,
a munchy muncher.
I'm like, oh, you was dirty. So I'm like, damn, I know
you think that's dirty though? On the
it
first
wasn't dirty,
time?
but it's like, damn, nigga, like, offer me a glass of water. Like, your mom got some leftovers in the house. She got some spaghetti. Like,
so
damn.
you want water and you want food before a nigga can eat your ass?
Yeah, because it's just like, I just told you I went to the women's health conference. Like, nigga, I've been walking around in this ass. Now, I did touch it up. Don't get me wrong. No, I touched her up. And I'm like, damn, he just...
But it's nothing like twangy pussy. We had this conversation
No,
before.
like, you keep saying twangy pussy. Like, there's no... Is either bitches musty?
No, there's a such thing. Like, there is a such thing. It's like, it's nasty where you just dirty and you haven't washed. And then there's musty and then there's twangy.
Lex.
I'm trying to tell you.
Lex,
like,
I have 8 pussy.
So have I.
And I have had some tangy pussy. But you know what? I respect her because she drove always to my crib and she worked me a meal. So she was working on that. So I had work pussy. But I wasn't mad at her because after I got finished getting her pussy,
that's what I'm
saying.
Like, work pussy is twangy pussy. Like, I don't understand why you're not getting that. That is what it is. Like, if you go home today and you put that thing on your nigga right now, that's twangy pussy. It's not all the way
So you like
clean.
giving up twangy pussy?
I'm not opposed to it.
You was a twangy twinger.
I'm a twangy twinger.
Okay.
Then
that's some nasty shit. You know, I do like work dick.
Exactly, it's the same thing.
Oh, babe, you been at work all day. You fucking nasty ass. Come slap that shit on me, like.
So why can't we do it the opposite way then?
Cause like, bitch, you know you was doing all that shit today, all that walking, bitch. You better go wash that pussy. Like, I don't know. I just think it's like a mental. Like, even with me, like when it comes to like fucking a nigga and I got hair on my pussy. I do not
that's
like
your thing.
That shit, like, I just feel like, oh, like, oh, you, and then, like, don't let him finger you, and it's like, oh, I can feel, like, the bristles from, like, a motherfucking eyelash from a pussy, like, oh, you just playing with that hair, you nasty. And that would be a lot of hair, but it's just,
Lee.
Huh?
That reminds me of Lee.
Why, what happened with Lee?
Cause she be like, no, you gotta wash your hands, I gotta...
Oh, my God, girl. Our sister... Shout out to her.
She crazy.
She, you know, she experienced, you know, her.
She's younger than us too.
Yeah,
so maybe it's different for us than it is for her.
But she want a nigga to wash his hands before he fucking fingers her. Like, hold on. My bad, my bro. Like, go to the bathroom real quick. I need you to wash your hands before you enter him in because I don't need that. Like, Lee,
which I get. I understand that. But it's just like the mental concept. If, like, I don't know if I could stop myself from being like active and ready to go to tell a nigga to wash his hands like that. Like the way she puts it, basically.
Well, the motherfucker then told us when she got out the shower, her pussy still wet, and I'm just still trying to figure that out. Like, Lee, if you dry off, right? No cap. I get it. You wet, you in your shower, right. Dry. If you dry off, there's no way that your pussy is still wet. You got some super golden pussy.
Soaking.
She said the shit when she wiped herself with the towel, it's through it. I said, all right, so you can go straight into a session. She said, yeah, absolutely. No,
I need to build up.
My shit is drier than dry. My shit is a dryer sheet out the dryer.
Listen.
You're going to have to moist it up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, put a little bit of spit, maybe extra spit. Because the towel then took it.
The towel then took it. The shower then took it. Like, yeah, maybe we're just old. Maybe we got old coochie now.
Bitch,
and that's what the new coochie is all about.
But if you ladies know anything about your pH balance, it took me a long time to learn about that. Mm-hmm. The pussy pills be popping. I'm going to tell y'all. One day I put a pussy pill in, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like boric acid. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Helps your pH balance. Help if you're dry down there. Help with the smell. It's just an awesome fucking pill. Mm-hmm. And when I first started using them, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I'm like, oh, I'm grown, pussy pilling me, like that, right? So I didn't know what I was doing. And girl, I went to the nigga house and I was fucking him. Girl, he had boric acid all over his stomach. Bitch, I said, he's like, oh, you coming everywhere. And I'm looking like, no, that's not cum, that's boric acid. Like, oh my God. And I couldn't tell him
I can only imagine.
Because he was a chocolate man, bitch. Mm-hmm. It looked like somebody said, do you want to build a snowman? Like, I'm like, I got all this shit on his fucking belly button. And you know, I like my niggas, flat stomach, because I feel like I gotta be the only big bitch. Only stomach that need to be clapping is mine.
You do not like big niggas. You like little niggas. All of your niggas is little, besides that one. He is probably the biggest one out of all of your niggas.
Hold on, Lex. Don't come for my little niggas.
I'm not coming for them. I'm just saying, like, it's me who likes them like, You don't like them like,
No, Lex, you don't like them like, You like them like Pillsbury. Like, bake me. I don't like that.
Listen, I don't discriminate. That's what it is. I don't discriminate.
When you got two big ass bellies, let me sit this down because yo, she got me in my bag now. When you got two motherfucking big bellies and they going, that shit is like my man's our stomach. Like we didn't lost weight. Like I'm done. Like we didn't even fuck. Like my stomach is sweating. You're sweating. Like we didn't have to work out. Like that's
what's
it.
wrong with that?
Oh no, oh brother, like but, no.
See, it's funny because I feel like a lot of the men that gravitate towards me and that I attract, they're not like, It's like I have a very wide range, don't I?
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
like
you're more open than I am.
I'm way more open. Like if you big, you big. If you little, you little. I'm not, the only thing I really is the height. You know what I'm saying? I can't do a short nigga. There's just something about short niggas. They give me little dick vibes. Like. No.
Don't ever come for the little niggas ever. I stand up for y'all.
You do. But they gotta be taller than me. If he's taller than me, then it's fine. We cannot be the same height and he cannot be shorter. Because I can't do it.
I feel like the men that are shorter, right? I don't know, like I know a woman, they feel like I need like a man that's over me. Like I feel more protected. Like, yep. But for me, maybe because it's the type of men that I like, I already like the street thug type niggas. Like, who the fuck is you? Like, right. So I feel like even regardless of what they size is, like, I feel more protected by them because it's like, if we want to get dirty, man, we getting dirty. Like, we going thug it out. Mm-hmm. I have had a nigga that was taller than me and he was a bitch. Like, I'm like, come on, my man. Like, come on, like, what we doing? Who?
Yeah.
You know, I did say we was going to name drop,
what,
right?
Does it rhyme with Ton? I knew it. It does, like, don't it?
Yeah, it's just like I like them little. And it's not like I go out looking like with a ruler. Like, come on, you get the requirements.
Same for me. I don't go out looking for, like, I don't pull out my measuring tape and, like, you got to be this height. But I know what I like. And I don't think anything's wrong with that. I think sometimes we get into this mindset, like, if you don't like it, then that other person's not going to like it. Like, it's really not about that. It's like what you're attracted to, what you want, what you like. Like, it really don't fucking matter. Now, I think we're close enough. We'll be like, best friend, he ugly.
Yeah.
Like,
I like him ugly, though.
I do, too.
I like him ugly. I think it bites it in my ass, too, because as soon as I get an ugly nigga, I boost his coming up, and nigga done cheat on me. Like, bitch, that was not supposed to go.
It was supposed to go the other way around.
You ain't supposed to cheat on me.
Like, what are you doing?
Like, excuse me, baby, I built you up. This was Build-A-Bear. Zena's Build-A-Bear workshop. Like, you're building now. Now you get a little bit of cotton, a little bit of confidence. Now you want to be out here, fucking and sucking on Tanya, Keisha, and LaToya. Like, listen, no, that's not it.
They be trying us. They really be trying us.
So I don't like that. But I'm gonna say one thing I do like.
Okay, let me hear it.
I love collecting dick pics.
Oh, I'm just gonna put y'all, it out there. Listen. Okay,
I love me a good dick pic collection.
First of all, let me tell y'all the story. Okay.
Let me see the hookah, bitch. I know you about to get a little spicy.
Listen. We was doing something, running errands, whatever, shooting the shits one day, and I had her phone, and I'm like, I opened it, and it was just dick pics, like dick pic, and I didn't even go looking for it, right? I'm just like, so I just closed it out. And then we got back in the car, and I'm like, best friend, we gotta talk.
Yeah, she was so serious.
I'm a little concerned at this point.
I'm like, Lex, what's up, Lex?
Like, listen, okay? Like, why you got all these dick pics in your phone like this? And let me tell y'all, it wasn't like in her photos. It wasn't in her hidden. It was like saved to her iCloud. She had the dick pics in her cloud. Yeah. And I'm like, best friend, are you okay? Like, do you have a problem? Because I'm confused. Like, there's just too much dick pics in here. And she's like, well, I like to save them. I like to keep them in the locker. Because I'm like, for what? Mind you, right? We didn't just hit a lick, right? And she just took a fresh dick pic.
Right in front of her.
Right in front of me.
Like,
and I'm like,
well, let me get into the details, right? He was seeing me, he was trying to get some, get some twat. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Coochie, y'all ain't know what that meant. So I'm like, damn, like, I'm not in the mood. Oh, when I said I looked at bust down,
we both did.
I was looking at a mess. I mean, I probably had toothpaste on a pimple. Because, I throw it back with a little Colgate. And I'm like, oh, you want pussy? Like, I literally, and my not to get a little TMI, but y'all know it's a SpicySip and we gonna say whatever, but my period was on. Mm-hmm. Now, me personally, I like fucking on my period. Why? I feel like I'm the horniest. And if you going to get down with the Red Sea, let's go diving. Now I'm saying put your life jacket on because I don't know how this cycle going to flow this time. So I'm like, I can't my period on. Now he wasn't just a random nigga. This is my ex, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, my period on. Y'all know this nigga made me go in a motherfucking bathroom.
He did.
Wipe my coochie to show him that it was blood on the fucking tissue.
He did.
I said, at this point, nigga, you want to eat it? Like, I'm so confused because why we got to do all this?
He definitely wanted to
I'm
dive
like,
in.
I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do this, like, but drop your drawers. And I took my phone out. Like, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you a demonstration. I took my phone out and I said, and Lex, I ain't peep Lex, but Lex, in her mind, I can only imagine what she was thinking.
I'm sitting in the corner playing Monopoly, like.
She like this.
I'm like, what the fuck?
So I'm like, she was like, Zena, like, I'm about to ask you a really serious question. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm thinking something serious. I'm like, Lex, what's up, Lex? She like, do you have an addiction of like taking, like collecting dick pics?
So did.
And she was like, and it's just like, it's not the same dicks. It's like,
it was all different dicks, different shades, different
Yeah.
sizes, different colors, like different. It was just, every dick pic was literally different. So listen, this is what I did, right? I'm like, well, whose dick is this?
Yeah.
And I'm scrolling. I'm like, well, whose dick is this one? Do you remember this dick?
Yeah.
Like, I was dying because I was so concerned.
I'm like, Lex, I don't remember that dick, but damn, that looks really cute. Like, let me just call them back real quick. I'm like, Lex, let me look at the date and the time because I can tell you when they happened.
Right.
But I love collecting them. I just feel like men do that shit too, though.
Do
Like,
you really think niggas collect pussy pictures?
Yes, because when I'm talking to a nigga, I want to see how you fuck. Like, I had this one particular man, and he watches the pod, so he gonna hear this. And we was talking, vibing, and I was like, send me a picture. Like, I want to see how you fuck. And he was like, you really want to watch me, dick a bitch down? Absolutely. I want to see it. And when he was dicking her down, I was like, ooh, like, you should have spit on that shit, slapped that bitch, like, talk to her a little bit in the video. Like, I didn't like the quality of the video. I felt like I needed to be a director in it. Like,
you always feel like you need a director.
I'm like, you should have pushed your head down, like, shut the fuck up, like, slap her ass a little bit. Her pussy was dry. So I'm like, how did that work for you? And he was like, it was wet. And I'm like, yeah, but I needed a little bit more, I needed the gloss a little bit.
You wasn't there.
I know, but bitch, I wanted to feel like I was there, like in a movie. And I'm just sitting there, and I had my cup of ice, because I love me a good cup of ice, and I'm just crunching on the ice and watching them fuck. And then he like, okay, so what you got for me? Now me, my honest opinion, I got a ready coochie. You know what I'm saying? So I don't got no problem sharing pussy pics. You want it? Here you go.
Yeah.
Like, this is your gift. It's like Monopoly. You know how you go in your Monopoly? Because we play Monopoly.
Yeah, we do play
and you
Monopoly.
Click on that gift part, and it pops up. Boom. Zena's pussy pic. You know what I'm saying? So, if I die today or tomorrow, make sure y'all invite all my niggas I send pussy pics up. And I want them to, transfer, because they all get different ones. You know
what I told her? I said that same day, I was like, listen, every dick in here, I'm going to reach out to them and be like, the day Zena dies, I need you all to sit front row with your dicks out. Ooh. So Zena can remember each dick, because that's how she remember y'all. I don't know if I'm making it to the floodgates of heaven, but I'm like, God, you got to understand me, God. I wasn't perfect, God. And I did sin sometimes. But I got to see this before I make it up there. You want all your niggas front row with the dicks out. Yeah, just when they do that part, make sure my kid's not in that section. You know what I'm saying? I need them to have, like, how you can view the body before you actually have the funeral? You want to view the dick. She wants to view the dick before she dies. And girl, when I'm laying down my casket, take my hand off the casket, let me touch a few of them too. Like, grip my hand up, and I'm like, ooh, she was a real one down in earth. Like, oh, she made me grip some. I can't. Well, shit, I really want that. I know you do. I know you're being really serious right now. I do. But what I need everybody to know, how that Baltimore trip went? Because sis, you definitely said you went to Baltimore. Listen, y'all, I went on a weekend date to Baltimore with some nigga I met on a dating site. Yes. And the conversation was good. Like, I wouldn't probably never went if I didn't fuck with the way our conversation flowed. Because I feel like dating online is stupid as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be weird. But we did go on a date. We went on a weekend. Well, I wouldn't say weekend long. Please get into details. It was Saturday to Sunday. Okay. And he's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. He paid for the room. We did like a smoking paint. Oh. So that was cool. What's that? So we got high and we painted. Shit. We painted pictures, and it was fun. It was fun. We went out to eat at this spot in Baltimore. I can't remember what it was called, but the food was good. I had lamb chops.
Oh, you was eating good.
I was eating good. He had lamb chops, you know. And the thing about him that just kind of turned me off. This is where, like, for me, the date went south. Okay, we was at dinner. You know, we both ordered our food. I'm thinking, like, you know, you pay for the room. He got a discount on the room, so fuck it.
Okay.
He said he was gonna pay for dinner. I paid for, like, the after events, and the bill comes for dinner, and it's $145. Now, me, I have no problem splitting the bill. I have no problem leaving the tip. Like, I'm not one of those people. So I excuse myself. I go to the bathroom. I come back, and he is just like, man, that fucking bill was $145. Like, da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, so now I'm clocking him because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why are you complaining how much the bill is? Mind you, he don't know. I brought all the liquor for the weekend.
Yes.
The only thing that he supplied...
And because we had
I had a spiked lemonade. It was spiked with weed. So shout out Kiki. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? That lemonade, listen, that lemonade is something different, right? So I had brought a whole bottle of that. I had a bottle of tequila. I had 2 bottles of wine. I had paid for the puff and paint.
Damn, bitch, you took yourself on a date.
Pretty much at this point. So when I came back and he's complaining about the bill, I'm like, $145 is nothing. Because me and my best friend go out and we spend money.
Like we got fucking kids.
I like to fucking eat, okay? I am a big back bitch. You know I want a big back bitch plate, okay?
They said you gotta be 2 something to damn something.
So I'm like, why he still complaining the whole rest of the night? He complaining about the $145 we spent on dinner. And I'm just like, this is not giving for me.
So, bitch, he gave you away once. Because that's how I feel. Like, he gave me
like a limit. And I think, and mind you, I gave him pussy. I gave him pussy before we had dinner. So what are you complaining about at this point? You got pussy, we got a room, you got liquor, you needed weed. I even paid for the niggas' weed when we was at the restaurant. So I'm confused. What you complaining for? $145 is nothing to me. Mind you, we was in my vehicle. I paid for the gas. Like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Was the pussy not good enough? Because I fucked the nigga in the shower. I fucked the nigga in the bathtub. I fucked him on the bed.
Goddamn.
Fucked in front of the window.
Goddamn.
This was all before we even went to dinner.
And your wig piece was still together,
Listen, I was like, one hand on frontal.
Oh,
like, okay. Listen.
Yes.
Now, if I had to rate the dick,
come on now, because we need.
I'm gonna give him like a 6 out of 10.
Well, that's reaching to be paying for everything at a date, and you give him a 6.
No, I'm gonna give him a 6 because it had been a while for me, and I was like, okay, I'm fucking with it. I will say he does not know how to eat coochie, even though he swore up and down that he knew how to eat coochie. I feel like niggas who swear up and down they know how to eat coochie, they really don't know how to eat coochie.
Let's get into that. Because I feel like I have had a gentleman okay. Now, I can count on 2 hands how many people I had sex with. Okay. 2 hands. 30 years old, I count 2 hands. Now, back then I feel like, damn, like, I only got these amount of partners, but I always was in relationships. Like, it always was like, and my relationships ran into each other. Like, you know.
She was a cheater.
You know what I'm saying?
Just a little bit.
I wasn't a cheater.
You were a cheater, and it's okay. Just embrace it at this point.
Okay. I was a cheater. You know what I'm saying?
Cheater.
And it ran into each other a lot of it, but if I cannot count on 2 hands how many people ate me out. This one particular person, I feel like, I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I only squirted off a head from 2 niggas out of probably like 20 niggas that ate me out, right? So when he eat me out, he was like, eat me out, whatever, and it was really different for me. Y'all know he put my click through his fucking gap. And I'm like, wow, this is a bit different for me. Like, he sucked my click through his gap. Now, at this point, I'm trying to measure out.
Did that hurt?
Bitch, did it?
I would imagine that would fucking hurt.
Bitch, I went to the bathroom myself. Hold on, Fema. You alright? You still intact? Like,
you had to make sure it was still there. Like,
yeah, she had a little bit of time match. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, I felt like I could have sent him a dental bill.